I've always loved telling stories, whether it be on stage or on the news. But throughout my career, I've seen there are many stories that don't get told. In the Know is a platform for us to not report, but share the stories of the great people and places in our community. Hey guys, welcome to In the Know. This week, we are talking beauty and self-care for women. This is something that all of us really need right now in the midst of this ongoing pandemic. There's so much we're going through, and self-care really is a huge component of how we can keep ourselves healthy and getting through this pandemic and being vigilant. So today we are talking to Megan Parker of Megan Rocks the Beat. She has a full-service salon out in Metairie, Louisiana, not too far from Lakeside Mall. So if you're familiar with the area, it's pretty easy to find right off Severn.
Yes.
And I really wanted to bring you on to kind of just talk about how women can, maintain their beauty and still feel good and feel good about how they look and feel right, in the midst of everything that's going on right now. And you obviously all pulled together. So beautiful.
Thank you.
Got it going on. Thanks for joining us and just kind of helping us get through this. I mean, I think right when COVID happened and people shut down and then things opened back up, people were like so worried about the hair and the nails and the just skincare. How have things been with you kind of bringing your business back into the mainstream and people being able to come back in and get services?
I mean, my clients were texting me in the middle of the pandemic, can we do house calls? I'm like, no, I don't think that it's safe.
Yes.
But the transition was really easy. My clients just came back. Being safe was a thing, definitely, because you have to be vigilant of how much you clean, temperature checks, mask, just normal things that you wouldn't be conscious of, how many people are in the studio. So all of these elements, but people wanted to come back, obviously. They wanted to come back.
And y'all were probably happy to have us back.
Definitely.
Getting back to work.
Definitely. That was 2 months of not working at all. But I was able to sell my skincare products. I also sell natural skincare products. And that was a way that my clients were able to keep up with everything in the beginning of quarantine. Yeah.
Do you make it a habit of teaching your clients how to do these things for themselves?
Yes. There are steps that I give them, but they're so easy. All the natural skincare products that step 1, step 2, step 3 is really easy and not too much to even really think about.
Mm-hmm.
So
we need that. It's like
simple.
We can't have you.
Simple skincare.
Right.
Simple.
So look, when you did reopen and people were starting to come back, I know when I was able to go back, even just to get my first haircut after, probably 6 months of not going into a salon and my first, wax appointment. What are some of the stories you heard? Like, what were women doing at home?
Waxing themselves.
I knew it.
Waxing themselves with injuries. Yeah. So it was that didn't sound fun.
I know one wax lady I go to, she told me someone that one of her clients had her husband basically shave for her using clippers because these are conversations we need to have. Like, this is what's really going on at home, and this is why we need you guys in service. What services do you offer at your salon?
So I do full body waxing, facials, eyelash extensions, massages, henna, and eyebrow threading.
Oh, henna. Wait, like hand henna?
Hand henna. And
or like eyebrow?
Hand henna, but I do brow tinting, which is also known as brow henna, but body henna, temporary tattooing.
Interesting. So you've been doing this for 7 years. You've been building your business for the past 4 years. What is kind of the most gratifying part of what you do and the work you're providing to the clients who come to you?
I love to make people feel beautiful. There's just something so satisfying about people coming, and I always tell people there's something about the table because people just pour out their hearts, what they're going through, what kind of day they had, and then they leave feeling really refreshed. I love that.
Yeah, and then your spot really offers all of it. So
Right.
they can come and have a full day there and just really be pampered
Right.
fully.
I love it.
Okay, so for people who know me and my personal journey, I'm pregnant right now. So there's some questions I have that I need answered. Like, what is happening to my skin right now? I am like I'm nearing my third trimester, and I'm in like the third episodic phase of my skincare process and what's going on. What is happening? I'm getting like breakouts and things like that. So what happens during pregnancy even that women can be aware of?
You have an influx of hormones, and with that, you'll get pimples, you'll get discoloration, which is something called a pregnancy mask. In the T-zone area and around your eyes. Some people get really, really dark mask. There are other things that happen to your body in different areas on your skin, but
discoloration is one of those.
Yeah, discoloration.
In different areas, yeah. Is there anything that, we can do to help subside those issues, or how to like control it so we're not, it doesn't get out of control?
So making sure that you are keeping like a healthy lifestyle, so drinking water, making sure that you're eating right, and topically you can use products that are targeted towards those specific issues. So breakouts, so more acne products, exfoliating, or something that helps with discoloration.
Okay. And then another issue during pregnancy, of course, is stretch marks. And that's something that I've been trying to control as well. What are your recommendations for women who, want to prevent that and not have to counteractively come back and say, let me fix it after it's already happened?
So either body butters or fatty oils like grapeseed oil, olive oil, things that are really, really skin loving.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your skin really just soaks it up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It needs that nourishment. It needs those extra vitamins. And then for, just the working moms out there, we're all kind of working from home, doing these Zoom interviews and are, really just being seen from here up. So that's all you see. How can we, still maintain a look of, professionalism and still be put together and not have to put on a full face of makeup at work while we're sitting on our couch for Zoom meetings?
Well, I guess just everything starts with good skincare. Okay. So
the basics. Yeah,
the basics. If you feel confident and beautiful with your natural skin, then everything else follows, I feel.
Okay, cool. That's good to know. So good skincare includes what?
Good skincare includes cleansing every single day, day and night. Not bi-weekly, but exfoliating 2 to 3 times a week.
Okay. That often, really? Okay.
Yeah. So you're making sure that you're getting rid of the dead skin cells or anything that builds up on top of your skin, because you shed so much skin during the day. We don't realize that, but you want to get rid of that, any elements in the air, and you also want to make sure that you moisturize and use a serum. Okay. So it's really, if you want to break it down, a 4-step process. Okay.
So the wash, the exfoliation, the moisturizer, and the serum.
Yes.
Okay, and you have a product line that includes like that full package?
All of it.
Good. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna come get that for you. Yeah. Good. Because I need, like I told you, I need things simple. And then another quick question. What should we have in our makeup bag? Like a really quick and easy, simple thing that we can do, for the morning to get it done. What key items do we need?
Eyebrow gel and eyebrow pencil.
Okay.
Mascara, your favorite
Check.
lipstick.
Yeah. Check. Okay, go ahead.
A bronzer and a foundation that you can use every day. Some people love powder foundations, but there are even some sheer coverage foundations that you can use.
Okay, I'm taking you to the drugstore to get makeup with me the next time I go, because
I would love that.
You know what? Seriously, like I hate shopping for makeup, and I like being in the public eyes. Like I have to be ready at any moment's notice. So I need that bag, and we're gonna go and we're gonna find all these things because I always struggle in the makeup aisle. It's terrible. I'm such like
you did it so right today,
right?
And every time that I see you, so
girl,
I don't get it.
We've mastered the 5-minute beat in the car.
Well, it looks good. It looks really good.
Thank you so much. This was so much fun. If people want to find you and get more information on how they can get treated by the Megan Rocks the Beat brand, where can we find you?
You can find me on Facebook, Megan Rocks the Beat LLC, Instagram, Megan Rocks the .beat, on Twitter, Megan RTB.
Megan Rocks the Beat. Look her up on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and all. She will hook you up. Yo, thank you so much for coming to hang out with me today. And I'm really looking forward to implementing some of these tips that you've given us. Go ahead.
Also, my website, meganrocksthebeat.com. Sorry,
I told you. just look her up, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We'll be back with some more great content. See you soon.
This has been a BAM Network production, produced by BAM Communications. For other BAM Network shows, visit www.bamcommunications.com.